Hi, Mike with H&H Shooting Sports. I want to talk to you today about the firearm industry and the state of the industry, specifically where it relates to inventories and inventory levels around the country. Recently, we talked about ammunition and ammunition supplies around the country and in your local stores. Currently, our firearm inventory is suffering the same situation as ammunition is, and that is we are drastically low. Every store that I talk with, and I talk with lots of store managers and owners around the country on a regular basis, having a tough time keeping inventory in stock. Here at H&H, we obtain our firearm inventory directly from manufacturers as well as from firearm distributors. Manufacturers, quite honestly, can simply not keep up at this point in time. I'll use the same analogy that I used with ammunition. Every store in the country is drastically depleted, and the manufacturers cannot make enough to top up those stores. Demand is still off the charts, and it's impossible for us to get stocked up. Every day we have people that stop in looking for a specific model, and the question that they almost inevitably always ask is, can I just order one? And while normally that's a great question and a very simple task for us, so in a normal time, we place orders at buy shows, we place orders on a weekly basis sitting at this desk through directly through manufacturers and from distributors. And we typically get those orders within a week to 2 weeks. Why? Because they have those items in stock and ready to ship to us. Civil unrest, COVID-19, election has thrown that whole process out the window. I can no longer sit down at my desk and pull up a distributor website and find anything in stock. I can't pick up my phone and call my favorite sales rep and say, send me 14 of this or send me 50 of that, and expect to get it anytime soon. Ammunition manufacturers are telling us if I order a pallet of 9mm right now, today, I could expect to see that sometime mid-2022. We currently have millions of dollars in ammunition on back order, millions of dollars of firearms on back order, and the ETA of those back orders, I don't know. I talk with the manufacturer sales reps and the distributors constantly, and one thing that is common that we hear from all of them is that their warehouses are currently empty. The opportunity to order a firearm is simply this. We can place a firearm on order right now, and then we are put at the end of the line, and we have no idea when we're going to receive an item until it shows up. Could be 6 months, could be a year from 6 months. We just don't know at this point in time what's going to happen. So typically what manufacturers are telling me is they get in a shipment in the morning, those items are checked into their system, then quickly checked out of their system to fill an order or back order, purchase order, and quickly shipped out the same day. So they simply don't have any merchandise in the warehouse. So for you first-time gun buyers out there, I will simply advise that if you want a specific gun, just hang on. If you can wait, it'll be available sometime soon, but you're going to have to be patient. If you are buying a gun and you've got that leeway that you feel like you've got 2 or 3 models that you're looking at, you might have to take your second choice if you want a gun quickly right now. That's kind of where it's at, and folks are looking at our current inventories when they come in, and usually they have to make a decision. Do I want to wait for that one that I've been waiting for 6 months, or do I get what I can get now? We just don't know what's going to happen politically at this point in time in the next year or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. And so understanding that if you need a firearm for defense purposes, which is a good decision, I think, come on in and I guarantee you we're going to have something that's going to strike your fancy. Okay, so regularly here in the gun store, we hear ideas about what might be causing this manufacturing backlogs and back orders nationwide. And quite simply, folks, there's nothing to any of that. This really is a supply and demand issue. Thank you so much for listening to everything that I had to say today. I'll tell you, man, H&H customers rock. You are the best, and you make our life easy on a daily basis, taking care of you, and we appreciate it. Really hope to see you around the shop sometime soon. Come on in and see what we got going on, or just come in to say hi. We miss everybody that hasn't been coming out because of the whole COVID thing.